Summer, I think, is the perfect time for music festivals. A great one happening in Rock Falls honors a Rock Falls native son, famous drummer Louie Bellson. Melinda Jones, Director of Tourism and Events at Rock Falls, was here, and then also Josh Duffey, who's one of the main performers at this big event coming up. It's great to have you both here.
Thank you for having us.
How fun is this? Josh, this is you've never done this. This is a new event.
Yeah, it's an inaugural event for Rock Falls, which is really exciting, and Melinda gave me the call and said, we're wanting to start something for Louie here. And since he was born in Rock Falls, I mean, that's a perfect place to have it as well.
Isn't that cool? Do you think nearly everyone in Rock Falls knows this about the history of Louie Bellson in their town?
Pretty much the older generation. The younger generation doesn't. So we're going to bring out the jazz and bring out what the history of Louie and the legacy and get them all to know it.
We've got to do that education, right?
We do.
We got to remember these folks. I mean, first of all, Louie Bellson was, this is how old my show is. He was here. He passed in
2009, on February 14th on Valentine's Day.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And he was a sweetheart of a
man.
He absolutely was. He loved promotion. He loved to talk about his music. He loved to play his music. And he was here, I think, twice here on our show. You've met him.
Oh, I knew him really, really well. He was a close friend of mine, and I remember watching that on TV when I was a teenager.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Yeah. Well, here he is, the great Louie Bellson. This is a clip from 1955. Let's give it a listen. No way altered. In case you're thinking maybe they sped that up. What was so great about the way he played, Josh, in your professional musical opinion?
He was somebody that was constantly learning. Even when he was in his 70s, he's like, I still have a lot to learn. So he was constantly practicing and always learning from the greats, playing everything from jazz music with his own bands, Duke Ellington, Tommy Dorsey, to also doing an album with the great James Brown, playing the soul music and playing funk. So he had a mind that could just open up music-wise.
Wow. Melinda, what do you have in mind then for the festival, the Bellson Music Fest?
So we have 4 bands coming, performing at 2, 4, 6, and 8, and we have Josh Duffey and his orchestra, and we have Paterson Trio from Chicago. We have Pippi and Daniel from Galesburg, and then we have the Rock River Jazz Band playing.
So this is the date on this is not this coming weekend.
No, it's June 18th, and it starts at 2 o'clock. And at noon, we do have a Bellson seminar that Josh will be presenting a little history about Louie Bellson.
Well, I know you're working with his widow as well, with Francine. I bet she is so excited that you guys are doing this in Rock Falls, the first time event, and you know her, don't you?
Yes, yeah, very, very well. And when Melinda was actually working on all this, Francine said, well, you got to call Josh and see if he can help you out with this. And so I was honored that she made that call. And so we have that Louie history that's there, but then all the other great bands do music Louie loved.
Well, Josh, you're here with the snare that did belong to Mr. Bellson.
Yes.
And we have video of you playing that and another. So let's take a look at that. This is Josh Duffey in concert, I don't know, maybe last year or the year before.
Yeah, this is actually, I'd say, pre-COVID here, where I'm playing actually Louie Bellson's drum set that was given to me by Francine. And so all the cymbals were handpicked by Louie, and so the wonderful Gary Mativier said, I would love to come out and film this. And so I did a concert there at Sterling High School with their municipal band, and Francine was down front, and as soon as I started playing, she jumped out of her seat and just said, no, 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 you're Louie. Oh, I could not believe it. I got chills when I first heard that.
How is it that you came to possess that? You said she gave you that set.
Yeah, well, I knew Louie back when I was at Moline High School, and that was Louie's alma mater. He graduated from Moline High School, but was born in Rock Falls, so a lot of connections here. And so when Louie had passed, they had to decide what to do with like the 7 or 8 drum kits he had around the world, and Louie wanted me to have the one he had in California.
Well, you know, just like we say about Big Spiderback, the music lives on of these legends, and that's really that's the lasting legacy, and that's what you guys are preserving in Rock Falls. So, Melinda, do you think this will be the first of many events?
I really am hoping so. Yes, I think it will be. Yeah, as long as I have Josh here helping me.
What do you think, Josh?
I think so too. With Louie, he always had a smile on his face, and I think that's what the people are going to be doing in that audience when they hear that music. They're going to be smiling like Louie was, and I know Louie will be smiling down like, wow, here they are performing in my hometown area.
And the tambourine here, we wanted to show you this. This is his as well. So this was Louie's first wife, Pearl Bailey.
Yes.
They married in the 50s.
Yes.
And it was quite controversial then.
Yeah, they were married at Caxton Hall in London, England. And then when they came back to the States, they met with a firestorm when they came back.
Well, Ms. Bailey was a big star in her own right, for sure. So what's the story of the tambourine?
It was gifted to me, or to the Rock Falls Tourism, a couple months ago from a local in Rock Falls, and Louie had written a script on the back to Pearl on that, and so we've got it up in our tourism department, and it's just a really nice thing to have.
In the archive.
Yes.
So, so let's end with this, Josh. What are you most excited about for fans or for music lovers in general to hear this music again?
I think two things. One, we have that seminar that I'm going to be giving about Louie for the start of the day. So if people don't know who Louie Bellson is, coming out to the seminar, you're going to learn about him from the day he was born there in Rock Falls to how his career developed over all the years till 2009. Then you get to hear the music. My band's going to be playing all Louie Bellson compositions and songs he played with Benny Goodman, Tommy Dorsey, Harry James, Duke Ellington. Then all these other groups are going to evolve, so it's going to show the evolution of music that Louie did through his career.
Wow, Melinda, congrats for putting this together for you guys. I think it'll be great for the whole area, specifically for Rock Falls, but really, you know, Louie Bellson's connection to our whole Quad City area is quite extensive. The Bellson Music Fest, the first of its kind, first annual, perhaps.
First annual, yes.
Yeah. So coming up on the 18th, Saturday, this month, from noon to 9:30. So it's nearly an all-day thing.
All day, yep.
And you could just go and dance. And how much are tickets?
It's actually free admission.
See?
So
As along the river, right on the riverfront.
Yes,
We
it's
buried the lead. It's free. It's free, everybody. All right. So, Josh, thank you for what you do.
Thank
Melinda
you.
and Rock Falls, congrats, you guys. I hope it goes well for you.
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks, you guys.